never spoke the words. Just let his knuckles bleed on the pavement so the bloodline survive. That is a different kind of loud. Yeah. Yeah, watch them through the cracked glass, exhaling the winter frost. Factor in the black math, cataloging what it costs. Never gave a sermon, just a knuckle wrapped in hardened clay. Swallowing the venom just to navigate the darkened day. Arteries are bulging out, rivers made of shattered glass. Harvesting the tragedy, watching generations pass. Silent in the suffering, violent in the recovering. Hovering above the pain, hiding what the blood was covering. Fix the rusted hinges, bleeding out the quiet stress. Taking heavy trauma so his family caught the quiet less. Thought a frozen jawline meant locking all the demons out. Caught the mechanism, navigating through the freezing drought. Glanced the mirror yesterday, facial like a granite stone. Daughter asked the question, hit her with a panic tone. Felt the room drop 30 levels, paralyzing, beating chest. Recognized the phantom, carrying the same arrest. Never spoke the warm, he just blocked the freezing wind. Took the heavy lashes, paying for the block that's in. Dragon combat boots, marching down the rugged way. Silence wasn't emptiness, silence was the blood to pay. Watch a phantom operate, choking on the vocal cords, swinging at the shadows with a rusted and a broken sword. Watch the father suffocate, drowning in the shallow dirt. Handed down the oxygen, masking every hollow hurt. Mistook the quiet misery for military discipline. Born inside a blizzard, freezing over every bit of sin. Aching to embrace the boy, muscles locked in sheer paralysis. Traded out the tender touch, building up the calluses. Fixed the shadow window pane right before the winter hit. Built a solid bookshelf, trying just to comfort it. Praying that the driven nail screamed a heavy validation. Sanding down the timber, burying the suffocation. Watching them mature now, see the little girl approach. Generational disease acting as the brutal coach. Watching wrap his arms around, shattering the icy crust. Somewhere in the timeline, turning eyes back to bluff. He just blocked the freezing wind. Took the heavy lashes, paying for the block that's in. Dragon combat boots, marching down the rugged way. Silence wasn't emptiness, silence was the blood to pay. Stepped inside the vacant block, breathing in the empty chill. Phantoms in the corridor, standing absolutely still. Felt the heavy sacrifice dripping from the ceiling cracks. Never once complaining, carrying the bleeding sacks. Last time making contact, staring at a hollow frame. Sickness eating at the bone, extinguishing the burning flame. Gripped his trembling fingers, squeezed him till the knuckles snapped. Looked into his corneas, saw the trauma unentrapped. Shattering the padlock, severing the bleeding tie. Carrying the burden so the offspring never have to die. Product of the bookshelf, jaw set like a cinder block. Bulletproof the mental state, bracing for the tremor shock. When the daughter asked the truth, searching for the tether line. Give the vocal comfort, sending shivers down the spine. Greatest single lesson wasn't swallowed in the frozen dirt. Broke the silent legacy, bleeding out the final hurt. Block the freezing wind, turning iron back to dust. Bleeding out the final hurt.